Whitehaven Coal is a coal producer in New South Wales' Gunnedah Basin and holds a number of exploration assets across the state and also in Queensland. The miner's operations are underpinned by its large Narrabri underground operation and 3 open-cut mines. Whitehaven is well advanced with the construction of its Mallis Creek project, with coal railings commencing 3 months ahead of schedule. The recently approved Vickery project provides another growth opportunity for the future. I'm Lelda Smits, and joining me at ASX Investor Series in Sydney is the company's Managing Director, Paul Flynn. Paul, welcome to FNN.
Thank you, Lelda. Pleasure to be here.
Whitehaven Coal has been battling soft coal prices by improving your efficiencies and costs. What are your financial and production highlights?
Well, production highlights, Lelda, for the first couple of years, I would have to say, has been really a doubling of our output with our Narrabri mine coming on stream. So we've been growing very, very quickly. From a financial perspective, our cost base has come down dramatically over the last 2 years. We brought our cost base down 20%, and that brings us down into the lowest cost quartile of the industry. But I think the third dimension, which is worthy of mentioning, is the community and social aspects of what we're doing. We are a local-based company out in the Gunnedah Basin. 75% of our employees come from the region. We don't support a long-term fly-in, fly-out proposition. And wonderfully for our Mallis Creek project, we set ourselves a target of 10% Indigenous employment with Mallis Creek because it's a greenfield site. And at this point in time, we're running at about 15%. So community engagement and the benefits to the community in which we're operating within has been very strong.
The company's Mallis Creek mine has recently struck a number of milestones. What is the project's size, mine life and annual production?
Having firstly railed coal 3 months ahead of schedule, that's a terrific milestone for us. The whole mine is 13 million tonnes per annum, running at its full run rate. The life of the project will be about 30 to 35 years in length, and once fully ramped, we'll have about 12 million tonnes of product leaving the site any one given year.
Okay, and Paul, what will be occurring next at the Mallis Creek project?
Well, the next steps for us are continuing to ramp up the production from the beginnings that we've had, with first coal leaving the site during December of 2014. And so shipping raw coal at the moment as our thermal product. And the next major milestone for us is commissioning our preparation plant, where we'll be able to produce a semi-soft coking coal product and a PCI coal as well.
Now, Whitehaven has also been working to refinance your debt. What progress have you made?
Lelda, we've been looking at this for some time now, and I think the balance of markets in terms of where we look to tap the markets for our refinancing has changed. Late last year we were looking offshore in terms of the US debt markets, but the Australian market, the Australian bank market, has improved substantially in this new year. And I would expect actually our solution as far as refinancing, that would come from the domestic market in Australia, I would suspect. And our expectation is that will be done relatively soon. So by the end of March, I would say we'll have that sorted.
The company has described the current coal market conditions as lacklustre and weak. How do you expect prices to trend over the year ahead?
Well, we think this year in particular is probably a little flat. We are seeing quite good prices at the moment, which is we believe a short-term supply-demand deficit for quality coal, which is what we sell, which is great. But over the year we expect it to be relatively flat, picking up in 2016.
And Paul, where do you see coal prices moving over the longer term?
Well, the longer term perspective, we see the supply-demand dynamic in thermal coal certainly strengthening in 2016 and beyond. Met coal we actually see as improving before then, so we would see the outlook for met coal being more positive than thermal in the shorter term. But over time, we see the thermal also picking up in 2016 and 2017.
And finally, Paul, what will be Whitehaven Coal's main priorities over the year ahead?
Well, for this year, certainly ramping up Mallis Creek is a priority for us. We've just started, as I said, in December, and so we'll ramp up past the 6 million tonne run rate for this first 12 months. At the same time, we've got our other mines which are running very well. Narrabri is continuing to exceed expectations. I think it's now probably in the top 3 underground mines in the country, and we're looking for 7 million tonnes out of that this year. And our other smaller mines are again driving costs down, but increasing their output as well, which is positive.
Paul Flynn, thank you for the update from Whitehaven Coal.
Thank you very much.